In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the door latch and door lock cable on the passenger side rear cargo door of this Ford E-350 van. Let's get started. In order to get this door panel off, we have to remove this grab handle. Sometimes these have little covers on here to access the screws. If your van has these, take them off, and then we use a Phillips head screwdriver, remove both of these screws to take the handle off. With that off, we have this plastic sheet that is basically the door panel. Use a trim tool, take all the push clips out, and remove the panel. This right here is actually the license plate mounting area. That's on the other side of the door. We have to remove these 4 screws in order to be able to move this out of our way so we can access our latch and our cables. Use a 7mm socket for these. Now pull this away from the other side of the door. As you pull this away, you'll see that the lock rod is actually held on to the lock cylinder, which we have to pull out of this orange retainer in order to free it up. I'm using a flathead screwdriver to spread these apart, and there we go, out it comes. We have a cable over here for the outer handle, so pry that out of its retainer. Oh, there we go, popped off completely. And we also have the license plate light bulb, which I'm going to just twist counterclockwise and unhook. Inside of the door, here's what we see. We have this short cable that goes from the inner handle to the latch, and then we have the latch itself, and of course all of the other stuff. So let's start by disconnecting this cable, pull it straight out towards the outside of the door, and then unhook the cable from this retainer. Just like that. At this point, everything is unhooked from the door latch, so let's go on the outside, we'll unbolt it, and then we'll pull it out through the inside here. Use a T27 socket to remove the 3 bolts that hold the door latch onto the door. Hold it on this last one, and now you can pull it straight out. Now to replace the shorter of the 2 cables, all we want to do is pop it out just like we did the other end of it. And then if you look on the opposite side, you'll see how this is hooked in here. So all we have to do is press this in and allow the cable to basically get out of this little fork. All right. Now pull it through, and there's the short cable. Take the new one and slide it in backwards, basically. Get that hooked in there. It's easier to secure it in than it was to unhook it. Just like that. And then down here, push this in. You can use some pliers if needed. And now we'll do the same to the longer cable. Basically, unhook it. Now this one's a little bit more difficult to see. It's tucked all the way down here on the other side. All right, I got that one unhooked with a pick. Once you get it unhooked, you can just slide it right out. Then you take the new cable, put it in right through this opening right here. Make sure it pokes through all the way. So what I'm actually going to do is hook in the cable up top first. Use pliers if needed. Lock that in. And then we'll come back down right over here where the end of it slides in. And all we'll do is use a little pocket screwdriver to lift up on this. As soon as you lift on that, you should be able to push the cable right in. Boom, just like that. So now if you pull on the other end of the cable, the latch should operate. Take the new latch and slide it into position. As you bring this latch in, make sure the lock indicator goes right through that hole. And on the outside here, line up the bolt holes. Once all the bolts are in, snug them all up. Now let's take this cable and put it back in to its hook over here. Just like that. And lock it in. Take this license plate and handle assembly, put the bulb back in, turn it clockwise to lock it in, line it up a little bit closer, hook in the cable that goes to the door latch. And lastly, the rod that operates the lock, snap that back on. Resecure this whole assembly from the inside. Reinstall the door panel. Just put in all the push clips that held it on. And lastly, the handle. Tighten it up. And there you have it, the job is done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.